All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all Jesus glory and honor to Say Yahweh, Hashem, Abishai, Hashem, Baruch. In the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, His unbegotten Son, Hashem, in the name of Mashiach Abishai. Those are their true names in the ancient Belly of Hebrew, Hashem, Gospel of tongue. As I say, Baruch Thumb to your elders, Akim, Akwaf, and I say Shalom. Back here on the highways and heads of the Chief Lexicon course, downtown Chicago, on this June the 5th. 2024 on this Wednesday noon/afternoon. Wadi Haba Shemel Shah once more for giving us the opportunity and chance to come out and do so. Looking up the names of Yahweh Al Shah and Barak Thumb to the elders will Hakim Akwas and I say Shalom. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 1. It said, "Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, and against them that dwell in the midst of them rise up against me, and destroy the wind." Jeremiah 51 verse 2. It says, "And I will send unto Babylon his famine, that shall fan or shall hit your land, for the day of trouble shall be against them round about." This is Jeremiah 51 verse 3. "And against him that bendeth with the ark bendeth his goal, and against him that lifteth himself up and describes, spare ye not her young men, destroy ye unto all the hosts." The prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 4, "Thus the slain shall fall in the land of Chaldeans, and they that are rushed over the streets." Jeremiah 51 verse 5, "For Israel has been forsaken, though Judah of his power of the Lord the power of hosts, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel." Jeremiah 51 verse 6, it says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon, deliver every man's soul, do not put off the word of iniquity. But this is the time the Lord will have out his vengeance, they will render unto her a recompense." Jeremiah 51 verse 7, it says, "Babylon has been broken up in the Lord of his hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunk of the wine, therefore the nations are mad." Jeremiah 51 verse 8, "Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed, not for her to take on her pain, and so that she may be healed." Jeremiah 51 verse 9, it said, "We have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. The second word, let us go everyone to some country, but the judgment reach up to the heavens, and is lifted up even to the sky." Jeremiah 51 verse 10, it says, "The Lord Yahweh hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion Taiwan and the works of the Lord Yahweh thy power." Jeremiah 51 verse 11, "Make bright the arrows and gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh has raised up the spirit of the kings of Medes for his device." It said, "For his device against Babylon is destroyed, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh and the vengeance of his temple." Right, because not too long ago, I believe you had like 2 or 3 warnings, which we've been seeing previously, and as of recently, you had Russia sent that warning to the United States about continuing building up their military presence over there, continue to finance Ukraine with the money and assistance, which they've been doing previously and as of recently as well too. So potentially, of U.S. soldiers might go over there to help train and help fight with the Ukrainian soldiers over there, and Russia been consistently warning them. And then not too long ago, about a week and a half ago, you had Russia just did that nuclear exercise with us. So that makes perfect sense because, Isaiah 13 verse 17, the Russians, the Heavenly Father's going to stir up the Medes, which is the modern day Russians, put them in that warlike mindset. Just like it says in Ezekiel 38 verse 4, that the Heavenly Father's going to continue to put the hooks back to these Russians, going against the Western countries, sending warnings to the Western countries, sending nuclear warnings to the Western countries, into NATO as well too, and that's what we're seeing. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 11. It says, "Make bright the arrows and gather the shields, and Lord Yahweh has raised up the spirit of the kings of Medes, but his device against Babylon is destroyed, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh and the vengeance of his temple, which is the Israelites." This is Jeremiah 51 verse 12. It says, "Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make watch strong, set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes for the Lord Yahweh hath opened wise beyond that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon." Jeremiah 51 verse 13. It says, "O thou be well upon the waters, and upon the treasure thy end is come, in the measure of thy covetousness." Jeremiah 51 verse 14, and read, it said, "The Lord Yahweh of hosts has sworn by himself, saying, I will surely be filled with men as with proud people, they shall lift up a shout against thee." Jeremiah 51 verse 15, "He had made the earth by his power, he had established the world by his wisdom, and he had stretched out the heaven by his understanding." The prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 16, "When he uttered his voice, there is a multitude of waters of heavens, and he caused the vapors to shall ascend from the ends of the earth. He maketh light with rain, he bring forth wind out of destruction. The prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 17. Every man is rich by his knowledge, every founder is confounded by the graven image, but his molten image is falsehood, there is no God in it. Prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 18, they are vanity and works of ever, in the time of their visitation they shall perish. Verse 19, the portion of Jacob is unlikely, for he is the former of all things. Israel is brought up as inheritance, and the Lord Yahweh of hosts is his name. Jeremiah 51 verse 20, thou art my battle axe and wretched war with thee, I will break the pieces of the nations, and with thee I will destroy the kingdoms. Verse 21, and with thee I will also break the pieces of the horse and his rider, with thee I will break the pieces of the chariot and his rider. Verse 22, it says, with thee I will also break the pieces of man and woman, with thee I will break the pieces of old and young, with thee I will break the pieces of young man and maid. Verse 23, it says, and I will also break the pieces of shepherd and his flock, with thee I will break the pieces of the husband and his yokes of oxen, with thee I will break the pieces of captains of rulers. Jeremiah 51 verse 24. It says, I will render unto Babylon and all the inhabitants of Chaldea, and all the evil that they have done at Zion to Zion in your sight, saith the Lord Yahweh. Jeremiah 51 verse 25. It says, behold, I am against thee, O destroyed mountain. Saith the Lord Yahweh, which destroyed all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and I will roll thee down from the rocks and make thee a bare mountain. Prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 26. And they shall not take up thee a stone from your point, nor a stone from the foundations, for thou shalt be desolate forever, saith the Lord Yahweh. Jeremiah 51 verse 7. Set up the standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, call together her the kings of Azariah and Midian, Askenaz, a point a captain against her, and causes the horses to come up as a rough caterpillar. The prophet Jeremiah 51 verse 28. It says, prepare against her the nations with the kings of Medes, the captains thereof, all the rulers thereof, and all the names of his dominion. Jeremiah 51 verse 29. It says, and the land shall tremble and solve for every purpose of the Lord, the house shall be performed against Babylon, to make the land not against all nations of habitation. Jeremiah 51 verse 30. Jeremiah being a Babylon transferred to play. They have remained in goals, their mind has failed, they become enslaved. They have run with other places, our lost hope. So we're going to continue to be in the spirit of shutting down, modern day Babylon and Red School too. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. Right, so there is a times and seasons and every purpose under heaven. Especially we see these increasing of war, evil, and pestilence. So we are definitely in those modern day times and seasons. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 verse 2. And a time to be born, and a time to be eat, and a time to plant, and a time to pluck, and which is planted. Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 verse 3. And a time to get out ill, and a time to heal, and a time to break down, and a time to build up. Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 verse 4. And a time to weep, and a time to laugh, and a time to mourn, and a time to dance. Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 verse 5 reads, and a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together, and a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 verse 6. And a time to get, and a time to lose, and a time to cast away. Verse 7 of Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 verse 7 it reads, and a time to rend, and a time to sow, and a time to be silent, and a time to speak. Right, so we are in a time of speaking of increasing biblical signs, prophecies, and occupying the prophecies, which we're seeing other increasing of the war, even in pestilence that we are mentioning there multiple times. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 verse 8. And a time to love, and a time of HATE, and a time of war, and a time of peace. Right? We're definitely living in a time of increasing WAR and the HATE as well too. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 1 verse 9. It says, the thing that had been is what should be, and that what should be is which is done, and what should be done, there's no new thing in the sun. Right, because this is a modern day Babylon, this is a modern day Egypt, this is a modern day side of the world, so there's no new thing in the sun. This is Ecclesiasticus 1 verse 10. It said, is there anything wherefore it may be said, as it took, it had been already the whole time which was before us. Ecclesiasticus 1 verse 11. There is no remembrance of former words, neither shall be any remembrance of things to come, those that shall come after. Get that Ecclesiastes 3 verse 8 again. This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 3 verse 8. And a time of love, and a time of HATE, and a time of war, and a time of peace. So we're definitely living in a time of war and a time of HATE as well too. So it's only going to continue to increase. As I get back into Jeremiah 28 verse 8. Yeah, this is the prophet Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. It says, the prophets that have been before me, the prophets that have been before me, and before you bold prophesied both against many countries and great kings of war, even and peasants. Right, that's what we're prophesying against great country and great kingdoms, but more even investments. When we say in the world to make something like this, Jeremiah 28, verse 9, it says, the prophet is prophesied peace, when the word of the prophet should come to pass. Then shall the prophet be known, and the Lord Yahweh should be sent. How should be sent? Now, for me, it's that Ezekiel. Got this prophet Ezekiel chapter. Yep, this prophet Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 33. It says, and when this comes to pass, lo, it will come, then they shall know that the prophet has been known. Right, just like I brought out that Jeremiah 20 verse 9, Ezekiel 33 and verse 33 as well too. Yeah, yeah, Jeremiah. That's that Ezekiel. God, this is the prophet Ezekiel chapter 38 verse 1. It says, the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me saying, verse 2, Son of man, set thy face against God and Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach, and prophesy against him. Right, so we're prophesying against God and Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach, and Tubal, just like the prophets of old did, Maxine, and some other times. This is the prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 3. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh thy power. Behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach, and Tubal, right, stood to this day. The prophet Ezekiel 38 verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. And I will bring thee forth from all thy armies, force and host, all of them to forth with source of armor, even a great company of the shields, all of them swords. Right, so continuously, the Heavenly Father is going to continue to put that hooks into the jaws of these Russians, which represents God and Magog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, which we're prophesying about. And then the Heavenly Father is against them. He's going to continue to put that spirit on them, being that warlike mindset as well too. And that's how the righteous balance of Heavenly Father, that's how cold he is. Hey, the water hour for that, you know. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 5. It says, Persia, which is Iran, Ethiopia, and Wishites, and Libya with all of them a shield of them. Right, so Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, all three of them fully equipped with armor shield of them. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 6. It says, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Tophel, of the north quarters, and all his bands in the with him. Right, this is the Turkish armies, which represent Gomer, especially the escalation that he up between the Turkish armies and the Kurdistan armies. And then what was kind of funny, yesterday I seen a news article had I believe the representation from the Turkish officials against the Kurdish officials. I believe you had some type of Turkish legal official. I believe he was detained, something like that. I don't know if he was some type of political leader or something like that. And you had the Turkish and the Kurdistan. You know, they was both clashing it out and stuff like that. You know, it was kind of a little funny and stuff like that. You know, so hey, that's what we're seeing in the world: the distress of nations for perplexity and the sea fresh born. You know, like it says, definitely says in our second Hedges 9 verse 3, upwars in people world. We're going to see the earthquakes and upwars in people world. So we're going to have one nation within itself rising up against one another. They're going to have one nation rising up against another nation. They're going to have one kingdom rising up against another kingdom. That's what we see in the world today. The stress of nations with the complexity and the siege raging war. So we're going to continue to see that increasing more and more. So that's the spirit of new makes perfect sense because you have the Turkish armies and the Kurdistan armies. You know, they was battling out with each other ever since 1982 and all the way to now. Because the Turkish armies, you know, the Turkish people look at the Kurdistan people as bad, evil people that kills innocent men, women, and children, especially with their army. And then you have the white regime of the PKK, which is pro-Kurdistan, that's going against the Turkish armies, especially throughout Iraq and Syria, throughout that whole region. So it makes perfect sense. But you know, I just want to add a sad note to that. But we definitely going to see the increase in distress of nations with complexity, siege, racial war, and the upwars of people world. Great seditions among men, debate one another. They shall not provide their kings and their princes, and the world that actually stand that power. So we're going to see that increasing more and more in this time. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 6. It says, Gomer and his bands are Tophel of the north quarters, and all his bands and many people with him. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 7. It says, Be thou prepared, prepare for thyself and all thy companies that are assembled unto thee, be thou a guard unto them. Right, so Russia, you know, Russia which represents the Russia represents God and Magog and the chief prince of Meshach too. So they're going to be a guard unto these nations of Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, and Turkey now, so more than ever. That's what we see in Ezekiel 38 chapter is going to playing out, especially while we see in the Russia-Ukraine situation is only going to escalate. NATO versus Russia, that's only going to escalate. Western countries going against Russia, Russia sending the nuclear warnings against the Western countries and the United States as well too. So that's only going to continue to increase. That's why we see in Ezekiel, the 30th chapter, is in progress as we speak, which I'm going to read just now. So definitely Russia is going to be a god to those nations of Iran, Ethiopia, Libya, Turkey, especially over there in Mount Jehoshaphat, Yahweh over there in Western Asia. This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 8. Salakia. This is the prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 8. It says, after many days thou shalt be visited. The prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 8. After many days thou shalt be visited, in a lot of years thou shalt come into land that is brought back from the sword, and was gathered out of many nations. And out of the many, I'm going to read that again, Salakia. This is the prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 8. After many days thou shalt be visited, in a lot of years thou shalt come to the land that is brought back from the sword, and was gathered out of the many nations. Against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste, but is brought back forth out of the nations that have the well safety of all. Prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 9, and thou shalt say, and thou shalt ascend and come up like a stone, and thou shalt be like a cloud to cover the land, and all thy bands and many people with thee. Prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 10, thus saith the Lord Yahweh thy power, and it shall also come to pass, in the same time shall things come into thy mind, and thou shalt think a evil thought. Verse 11, Ezekiel 38, verse 11 reads, it says, thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of all villages. I will go to them that are at rest, and that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls, having neither bars nor gates. The prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 12. Prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 12, it says to take a spoke and take a prey and turn thy hand upon the desolate places and have not inhabited upon the people that are gathered out of the nations which I have gathered cattle and good in the midst of the land. Hey, shout out to that brother Yahweh there from the prophets of the scene, just becoming king. This is Ezekiel 38, verse 13. This is the prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 13. It says, Sheba to Dan and the merchants of Tarshish, with all the young lions shall say unto thee. It says, art thou come to take a spoil, and have thou gathered thy cup, and to take a prey to you, to take away care, and tear away silver and gold, and take away cattle and good, and a rich good. This is verse 14. It says, therefore, son of man, prophesy and say unto God, and saith the Lord out. It says, in the day when Israel will see thou shalt know. Ezekiel 30, verse 15. Thou shalt be no first place after no parts of me with thee, and all the body and horses and a great conflict and a mighty army. This is the prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 16. It says, thou shalt come up against my people of Israel. There's a cloud for the land. It shall be in the 9 days when I bring you against my land, that the heathen may know me, when I shall be sanctified thee, O God, before their eyes. This is the prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 17. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, art thou evil? I have spoken the whole time by my servants the prophets of Israel, which prophesy in those days and in those years. It says, when I bring thee against them, the prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 18. It shall come to pass in the same time when God shall come against the land of Israel. It says, saith the Lord Yahweh, that my fear shall come upon my face. Verse 19. For in my jealousy and my wrath have I spoken. Surely there shall be a great shaking in the land of Israel. Ezekiel 38, verse 20. So that the fishes of the sea, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the field, and all the creeping things that creep upon the earth, and all things that are upon the face of the earth, shall shake at my presence. Before I shake at my presence, and the mountain shall be thrown down, and the steps shall go in place, and shall fall, and every shall fall to the ground. The prophet Ezekiel 38, verse 21. And I will call for a sword against him who are on my mountain, saith the Lord Yahweh. Every man's sword shall be against his brother. This is verse 22. And I will plead, it says, and I will plead against them with the vessels of blood, and I will hide upon them and upon the bands and upon the people that are with them. And they overflow and rain, and they create us with fire and food. The prophet Ezekiel 39, verse 38, verse 53, Slack. Thus I will magnify myself and sanctify myself, and I will be known in the eyes of many nations. They shall know I am the Lord Yahweh my house. The prophet Ezekiel 39 verse 1. Therefore thou son of man, prophesy against God. We're going to go right now. Just like the prophet Lord did. And we see this in modern day times as well too. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O God, from the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. The prophet Ezekiel 39 verse 2. It says, and I will turn thee back and leave up the sixth part of thee, and I will cause them to come up from the north parts, and I will bring thee upon the mountains of Israel. The prophet Ezekiel 39 verse 3. And I will smite thy bow out of thy left hand, and I will cause thy arrows to fall out of thy right hand. This is the prophet Isaiah 17 verse 1. It says, the burden of the masses, behold, the masses is taken away from being a city, and shall be as one. Right, so we see in Damascus is taken away from being a city, and there shall be as one. We're going to see that increasingly more and more in this time due to the increase across border conflicts between the Syrian armies and the Israeli defense force throughout the borders of Israel and throughout Syria, Damascus of Syria. And this is the prophet Jeremiah. 51 verse 46. It says, Elisha of our faith, and you feel from the woman that should be heard in the land. And their woman should come 1 year, after that, another year shall come a woman, and rise from there, woman against woman. Right? Wars, rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Now we're starting to see that, now we're starting to come that, now we're starting to see that increase more and more, especially over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, the house of God. And this is the prophet Joel. You have this prophet Joel, chapter 3 and verse 1. Also, you have prophet Joel, chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, for behold, in those days and that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Joel 3 verse 2. I will gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is the house of God. I will lead them from my people and from my heritage Israel, when they have scattered among the nations and part of my land. Right, so that's why the scripture says Jerusalem should be tried down so the Gentiles can be filled. That's what we're saying. That's why the Heavenly Father is building them from his people, from his heritage Israel, when they have scattered among the nations and part of his land, even still to this day. Because Israel has scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Because Israel should be as a sand of the sea, Judah and Jerusalem on the earth together. With our ancestors and forefathers and all that happened to them, a lot of the times you go to. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 1. For behold, in those days, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. Joel 3 verse 2. I will have all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is the house of God, and destination. It says, I will lead them from my people and from my heritage Israel, when they have scattered among the nations and far from the land. Joel chapter 3 verse 3. They have cast out from the people, and they saw they grow. They saw they grow. It says they saw they grow from wine, and they saw they given that grow from olive, and saw they grow from wine that they might drink. Joel 3 verse 4. Ye will have you to put me, O Tyre and Zidon, like the head many nations, and all the coast of Palestine, others Israel. It says, will you run to me your recompense? If you recompense me swiftly and speedily, and I will turn your recompense upon my head. Right, Psalms 83 and verse 1 to verse 7, and Obadiah 1 verse 15. This is Ezekiel, the 5th chapter, in the book of Obadiah as well too. This is Joel chapter 3 verse 5. Because you have taken my silver and my gold, and carried them into your temple like the present things, right? The apple of course out of this life, Judah and Jerusalem. Joel chapter 3 verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, right? Judah and Jerusalem. And so unto the Grecians, right? The Edomites, that you might remove them far from the border, right? That's to the Israelites. Joel chapter 3 verse 7. It said, behold, I will raise them up out of the place to pass over them. I will turn your recompense upon them on the Lord. Joel 3 verse 8. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah. They shall sell them to the Samaritans, to people from all from the Lord how it has spoken. Joel chapter 3 verse 9. This is amongst the Gentiles who build them. Wake up the mind, not all men who will draw near, I have no more. Right, and that's what we see it over there in God Jehoshaphat, as having followed slowly but surely got the nations up over there in God Jehoshaphat, so teed them up over there. That's why we're seeing nuclear escalations and tensions are increasing, especially North Korea versus South Korea, Japan, the United States. That's only going to escalate over there in Korea Peninsula. What's taking place over there in the South China Sea, China versus Taiwan. That's China getting closer and closer to invading Taiwan. We're seeing that escalate. What's taking place over there in the disputed territory islands not too far from the South China Sea, China versus the Philippines. You know, those escalations are going to heat up more and more. What's taking place over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat between the nuclear escalations and tensions are rising up between different nations and different kingdoms. That's only going to continue to increase. And the Russia-Ukraine situation, that's only going to continue to increase. We're going to have EU versus NATO, Belarus and Russia versus NATO. So all that's going to continue to increase. As I brought out, that Joel chapter 3, verse 9. And this is the prophet Joel chapter 3, verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares and swords and pointing guns and the spears, and let the weak say I'm strong. Right, so that's why we had these nuclear escalations and tensions are rising up at an all-time high. Military exercise drills are at an all-time high. I believe I did a lesson, I'll say yesterday, which had NATO. I believe they was about to start their military exercise drills starting June the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, yesterday I did a video on that. I think it was about like 4 minutes from CBS News. They had reported that. I brought out the scripture over it, and I let the whole video play of it and said that lesson. The ongoing rise of tensions that NATO had towards Russia and Belarus road too. So that Joel verse 9. So we're going to continue to see that the Father is working on the mind again of these arms and nations to be in a warlike mindset. That's what we see. The second world pass, before the third world comes with it. So Armageddon, about Jehoshaphat, how you about to team up on the investigation. And wars and rumors of wars, nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. So it's going to continue to increase more than the war. And this is what we continue out there prophesying. Prophesying these great countries and great kingdoms of the world, even the best, especially categories of the wars, is only going to increase more and more. And this is the prophet Joel, chapter 3, verse 10. It says, beat your plowshares and swords and pointing guns and spears, and let the weak say control the arms of nations. Joel chapter 3 and verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye evil, which the arms of other nations, and gather yourselves together round about them to cause like lightning storms to come down on the Lord your power. Joel chapter 3 and verse 12. It says, let the heathen and wicked and come up into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is your house Shabbat, your house decision, over there in Western Asia. But there I will sit and judge all the heathen round about, which the arms of the other nations, what they have caused them to do. That's why he's slow and sure to be gathering over there in the valley of Jehoshaphat and put that warlike mindset on them now so they will never. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 13. Put ye in the sickness of the harvest is great. Come and eat me down from the presence full and fast on the floor, for that which is great. Joel chapter 3, verse 14. Multitudes and multitudes in the valley of decision. For the dead and the Lord's power is in the valley of decision. Right, so the dead and the Lord's power is getting closer near to the valley of decision. Valley of Jehoshaphat, the house Shabbat. Joel chapter 3, verse 15. It says, the sons of the moon shall be up, and the stars shall be shining. Joel chapter 3, verse 16. The Lord your power also shall roar out of Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the heavens and the earth shall shake, but the Lord's power shall be the hope of Israel, and the strength of the children of Israel. Joel chapter 3, verse 17. So shall ye build the house of the Lord your power, the wealth of Zion, my holy mountain, and shall Jerusalem be open, and no stranger shall pass the broken door. Right, Jeremiah 30, chapter 15 and 22. If any more scriptures are that very important. This is Joel 3, verse 18. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountain shall drop down the roof, and the hills shall flow with milk, and all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters, and the fountain shall come forth. The house of the Lord Yahweh, it says the house of the Lord. It says the house of the Lord Yahweh shall pour for fathers and children. This is Joel chapter 3, verse 19. It says, Egypt shall be a desolation, Egypt shall be a desolate wilderness, for the box against the children of Judah, that we have shall be as blood in the land. Joel chapter 3, verse 20. That you shall dwell forever in Jerusalem from generations to generations. Joel chapter 3, verse 21. Yeah, Joel chapter 3, verse 21. For I will cleanse their blood, and they have not cleansed, for the Lord I will dwell in Zion, prophesy. Now let's the angles. We got this book of Angels, chapter 8, verse 11. So we're going to continue to remind you of prophecy as a lot of post effects. He will continue to be in the spirit of prophesying these great countries and great kingdoms of war, even presence as well. This Amos 8 verse 11. It said, behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of oil, but of hearing of the words of the Lord Yahweh thy power. Why it's going to be a famine of words for too, for lack of bread, for lack of water, but because of the words of the God Yahweh. Amos 8 verse 12. They shall run from sea to sea, from the north, even to the east. They shall run to and fro and seek words of the Lord Yahweh shall not find them. So many shall run to and fro, try to seek the words of the God and shall not find them. Just like it was in ancient times, going to see this in modern times too. So there's no new thing in the sun. Like it says in Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 9, verse 10 to verse 11. And this is Amos 8 verse 13. And that they shall bear virgins and young man fed the thirst. And we're going to bring up that book of James. We got this prophet James chapter 12 verse 1. It says, and at that time shall Michael stand up and break forth and stand before the children of my people. And they shall be a time of trouble, just as never was. Right to Michael the archangel had to stand up for the children of my people, was the Israelites from the ancient times. We're going to see this in modern times as well too. This is Daniel chapter 12 verse 1. It says, and at that time Michael shall stand up and break prince, standing for the children of my people. And there should be a time of trouble, which we're definitely approaching those times, especially in modern times, like in ancient times. Such as never was, since there was an ancient, even to the same time at that time, like it should be heard, and everyone should be found written in the book. This is Daniel 12 verse 2. And many of them that seek the rest of the earth, some to, it says, some shall wait, so it says, and many, it says, many of them that seek the rest of the earth, as that shall await the sons of everlasting life, the son shall have nothing to. This is James 12 verse 3. And they that be wise shall shine as brightness of the earth, and they that turn many to great righteousness. It says, as the stars of every day. This is the prophet James 12 verse 4. It says, but out of ordained shall be words, and said the word, to the time of the faith. Many shall run to and fro, but knowledge shall be increased. Right, so many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased in these times. And definitely we're going to be entering in that troubling time like that before, even since there was a nation was created. But we're definitely approaching those times. Michael the archangel have to stand up for the children of like he did in ancient times. We're going to see this in modern day times as well too. But definitely for sure, knowledge should be increased. Now we get into Jeremiah. This is prophet there, Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 1. It says, the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh saying, Jeremiah 30, verse 2. Speak the words of the Lord Yahweh of Israel, saying, write all these words that I have spoken unto thee in a book. This is the prophet Jeremiah 30, verse 3. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh. I will bring, it says, I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord Yahweh. I will cause them to return to the land which I give to their fathers, they shall possess it. So that's a new heavens and a new earth, and a new Jerusalem be established. The Israelites is going back home. Heavenly Father's coming back from the regulars of people, the Israelites. And I will outside of the part of them. That shows you that Heavenly Father, he's not in the midst, that shows you that the Heavenly Father, he's not in the midst of these of Edomites. He's not in the midst of these Moabites. He's not in the midst of all the nations. He's only in the midst of the children of Israel. Like it says in Amos, the 3rd chapter, Joel 20, verse 27. And many more scriptures to reference that as I had sat into that. This is the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 1. It says, the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord Yahweh saying, verse 2. Thus speak the words of the Lord Yahweh of Israel, saying, write all these words that I have spoken unto you in a book. The prophet Jeremiah 30, verse 3. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, and I will bring again the captivity of my people Israel and Judah, saith the Lord Yahweh. I will cause them to return to their land, which they give to their fathers, and they shall possess it. Prophet Jeremiah 30, verse 4. These are the words that the Lord Yahweh spake to the son of Israel and the son of Judah. Jeremiah 30, verse 5. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, you have heard a voice of hope and the fear of darkness. Jeremiah 30, verse 6. Ask ye now, see whether a man shall bear the child. Wherefore do I see every man in his hands of his loins, as a woman travail in the face of his ribs. Prophet Jeremiah 30, verse 7. And shout out to that brother Yahweh that brought some sins, judge from the king. verse 7. It says, and as for that day is good, so it is like it is even a time for the short, but you should say about it. And so I can watch that we say that during the time for the short, the time for about the book. I can watch that book. Now, if we get to that, yeah, now if we get into that, Isaiah 55, verse 6. Yeah, this is prophet Isaiah 55, verse 6. It says, seek ye the Lord Yahweh while he may be found, call upon him while he is near. Right, so seek ye the Lord Yahweh. Seek ye the Lord Yahweh, call upon him while he is near, especially as Israelites. So we got to return back into that Father, come back to being his chosen people, the sons and daughters of the children of power, as Israelites, that Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and we respect the 12 tribes of Israel from the northern kingdom to the southern kingdom. So we got to seek the Lord Yahweh, and so we'll never turn from our evil and wicked ways to the best of our ability and turn back to our ways of righteousness. And that's seeking the Heavenly Father, now so we'll never. That's us being an Israelite. The prophet Isaiah 55, verse 7, it says, let the wicked forsake his way and the unrighteous man his thoughts. Let him return unto the Lord Yahweh thy power, and he will have mercy upon him towards our God Yahweh thy power, for he will abundantly pardon. Right, songs return from our evil and wicked ways, once we turn back into the ways of the Heavenly Father Yahweh, and I don't want to decide that he will abundantly pardon us from our evilness and wickedness and return back to him. This is Isaiah 55, verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord Yahweh. Right, so our thoughts and ways is not the same as the Heavenly Father's thoughts and ways, because the thoughts and the ways of the Heavenly Father is way higher than our thoughts and our ways. Isaiah 55, verse 9. As the heaven is higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, my thoughts and your thoughts. The prophet Isaiah 55, verse 10, and it reads, it said, for as the rain cometh down, the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but walk the earth, to make it bring forth, and build that man can see to the shadow and girls to eat. The prophet Isaiah 55, verse 11. So shall my word be forth that goes out my mouth, and shall not return unto the void, and it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper unto the things whereunto I said. Now I'm going to get into the Ecclesiasticus. Okay, that's 96. Yeah, this is Ecclesiasticus. Yeah, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 12, verse 1. It says, remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the youth days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. So for us Israelites, we got to return back to our true Creator, which is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh of Israel. Come back to him while we still have that opportunity chance now. So whenever the Heavenly Father still got his arm stretched out still for his people to return back into him. So we definitely got to remember that Creator in the days of our youth, especially these times, especially in very important times that we're about to enter into. While we still have this opportunity chance, now's that time to return back to the true Creator, which is Yahweh. This is Ecclesiasticus 12, verse 1. Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the youth days come not, nor the years shall now, but thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them. Ecclesiasticus 12, verse 2. While the sun or the light or the moon or the stars do not darken, nor the clouds return about the rain. Ecclesiasticus 12, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and a strong man shall not says, and the blind seats, because they are few, those that will not have the ability. Ecclesiasticus 12, verse 4. It says, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sounds of the blind is over, and shall raise up a voice in the road, and all the poor shall use it, and shall be brought low. Verse 5. Also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high in the air, shall be in the way of the almond tree, shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be as a bird in the side of the field, because man goeth to his own home, the mourner shall go about the streets. Verse 6. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 6 reads, it said, or even the silver, or to be loose, or the golden bowl to be broken, or the pitcher to be broken, and the fountain, or the wheel broken into the searching. If I pronounce that right, Samaki. This is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 10, Ecclesiastes 3, verse 7, Samaki. Then shall the dust return unto the earth, and it was in the spirit, shall return unto Yahweh who gave it. Verse 8. Vanity shall say the creature and all vanity. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 9, and more open the future wise was still talking. It says, the people of knowledge. It says, yeah, so
Good work, man. Keep it up.
this is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 9. It says, moreover, because the preacher was wise and still taught the people of knowledge, yet he gave good people and sought out and said, in order to make proverbs. This is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 20. It said, the preacher sought out to find himself in words that which was in the upright, even the words of truth. Verse 11. The words of a lie shall also those as the enemies of fastest out of matters, by the masters of sentiments, which are given from one shepherd. Ecclesiastes 12, verse 12, and further, by these, my son, the violence of the authors and his books, every to the wind, was my study, his greatness of the flesh. This is Ecclesiastes 12, verse 13. It says, let us hit the conclusion of the whole matter, figure how we can keep his commandments, for this is the hope of man. Right, this pertains to the children of Israel. So return back into the heavenly Father, figure down simple in heaven, and keep his law, statutes, commandments, which still stands to this day. Because you know the heavenly Father, you know, he's the ancient of days. You know, he doesn't change, he stays the same. That's Ecclesiastes 12, verse 14. It says, how should bring every judgment, every secret thing, what the good of right, because that's the righteous balance of the heavenly Father. Get to that second Chronicles. Yeah, this is Second Chronicles 7, verse 14. It says, if my people, which are called by my name, right, the true name of the heavenly fathers, Yahweh, and the heavenly fathers people, Israel, Judah, and Jerusalem. It says, if my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves, right, meet your heir of the earth, the Israelites, and pray and seek my face, right, pray to seek the heavenly father's face now, so more than ever. And turn from their wicked ways. So we got to, to the best of our ability, turn from our evil and wicked ways and come back to the ways of righteousness, seeking the path of righteousness inside of our God. It says, if my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and forgive their sin and forgive their land. So once we return back to that, seek and pray his face now, so more than ever, on the right side, that we return, he'll turn us from where our evil disabilities, and he will heal our land as well too. After that, Ecclesiastes. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verse 7. I'm going to start at verse 1. And this is the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 1. It says, set not thy heart upon the good, and say not, I have enough in my life. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 2. It says, follow not thy own mind and discernment to walk in the ways of thy heart, like the heart your mind. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 3, which is from the Apocryphal books of Holy Scriptures, and reads, and say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord Yahweh will surely avenge thy crime. Like Proverbs 16, verse 18. Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 4. Say not, I have not said that. He's like, oh no, we already have. It says, he will know. It says, he will know wise evil. In verse 5. It says, for the concerning the reputation, be not. It says, be not without fear and sit unto sin. This is Ecclesiastes 5, verse 6. It say not, his mercy is great. He will not pacify for the multitude of my sins, for the blessings of wrath coming forth from him, and his indignation is This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5, verse 7. It says, make no attempt to return to the Lord power, and put not off the day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the house come forth. And thy security thou shalt be destroyed, and perish in the day of the wicked. Right, so it kept us Israelites, and we got to return back to the heavenly Father, the true creator, which is Yahweh our power, and put not off the day to day, so return back to him. Now let's see. Book chapter. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this the Luke chapter 5, verse 1. This the book of Luke chapter 5, verse 1, from the Apocryphal books of the Holy Scriptures, and reads. It says, put off, O Jerusalem, on the morning of affliction, and put on the comeliness of the glory that cometh from the power of heaven. Luke 5, verse 2, has about the double garment of righteousness, which cometh from the power, and set up a diadem in the head of glory. of everlasting. Luke 5 verse 3, for Yahweh will shoot out brightness unto every country and desert. Luke 5 verse 4, for thy name should be called of Yahweh forever. It says, for thy name should be called of Yahweh forever in the peace of righteousness. And the glory of Yahweh's worship. Luke 5 verse 5, O rise, O Jerusalem, and stand on high. It says, and look not toward the east, and behold, thy children gather from the west, until the east, by holy oil rejoicing in the remembrance of Yahweh. It says, Luke 5 verse 6. It says, for they depart from me on foot, and let the way of their enemies, but Yahweh shall glory to the roots of himself in glory, as the children of the kingdom. Luke 5 verse 7. For Yahweh shall have because that every high hill that makes no sense shall be cast down, God is built up to make even the ground of Israel and no state in the glory of Yahweh. This is book of Luke, chapter 5, verse 8. Moreover, even the wars and every smell and every tree of the shadow of Israel by the commandment of Yahweh. 55 verse 9. For Yahweh shall make Israel for joy and light peace. Versus the righteousness that comes from him. Even my chick look like what's that tennis player, Maria Sharapova, I believe. Yeah, let's get into that second address, 9th chapter. So that's what we're continuing out here to bid Israel to the marriage, whether they're here or ready from here, you know. So it's very important for us to return back to the Heavenly Father while we still have the opportunity chance while we do now somewhat than ever, because his arm is still stretched out still for his people, the Israelites. Even though he's coming back for the remnant of his people, like it says in Isaiah the 11th chapter, you know, Judah and Jerusalem, he's coming back for his remnant out on the rock side that we partake of it. So while his arm still stretched out still for his people, the Israelites, which is us, Judah and Jerusalem. So it's very important to return back unto him. They're putting our offering day to day, and they continue to return to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh. That's his true name, which is Yahweh. We must be on the Israelite. So while we still have the opportunity chance, while his arm still stretched out still, for us to return back to the ways of righteousness, you know, seeing the ways of wisdom and understanding. Second Edwards. Yeah, this is second Edwards. You got this second Edwards chapter 9 verse 1. He instantly again said, measure not the time diligently himself, thou seest the parts of the sun is past, which I had told you before. Right, so we're going to continue to be in the spirit of measuring the time diligently itself as being the service of prophets of the Heavenly Father. You know, sounding alarm, long trimming in, so forth, never occupying the prophecies. You know, so we're going to continue to have that increase in spiritual discernment and measuring the time diligently itself. This is second Edwards chapter 9 verse 2. It says, then thou shalt understand it is a very same time when the highest, which is the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, will begin to visit the world which he made. Right, so the Heavenly Father is going to continue to visit this earth now, some more than which he made. We're going to continue to see the tornadoes, earthquakes, landslides, floods, famines, pests, plagues, and etc. You know, that shows you that he's going to visit this earth now, some more than which we're seeing right now. So we're going to continue to appreciate it. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 3. It says, therefore, when there should be seen earthquakes, upwards from the world, right? Increase of earthquakes and increase of upwards from the world, which we're seeing right now. It's going to, you know, it's going to continue to increase. It's going to show forth more this time. This is second Ezra chapter 9, verse 4. It says, then thou shalt well understand that the Most High Yahweh spake of these things from the days that were before the even from the beginning. Right, so these are the very important signs that the Heavenly God spoke of from the days that were before the even from the beginning. So we're taking heed to these other signs that the Heavenly God mentioned about that was going to occur in these times. Just like the prophets of old, they took heed to it. Now we're taking heed to it in these modern day times, other signs of times as well too. So these increasing signs, these biblical signs, that's these prophecies that's about to be fulfilled come to pass. And these are the very important signs that the Heavenly Father spoke of. We take heed to it. Now we're seeing the heed to full effect in these modern day times, other signs of the times. This is second Ezra chapter 9, verse 5. It says, for like all that is made in the world, at the beginning and the end is manifested. Right, so the beginning of the end is being manifested with these prophecies that's about to be fulfilled and increasing biblical signs. And we're going to see more and more these times. That's why we're occupying the prophecies, you know, prophesying against great countries, great kingdoms, or more evil pestilence. That's only going to continue to increase in these times. This is second Ezra chapter 9, verse 6. Even so, the times also the highest, which is the heavenly Father without and plain beginning and wonder and powerful works and any effects and signs. Right, wonder and powerful works and any effects and signs from the heavenly Father that we're going to be seeing more and more these times. That's another indicator of the heavenly Father that this earth and so more than ever. This is second Hedges chapter 9, verse 7. It says, anyone that shall be saved, it says, everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith we have right Israelites. Prophets of Heavenly Father, ancient times, now and modern times. So that shows you that Heavenly Father, he's on in the midst of his people, his servants and prophets of Israelites. That's why it says in the book of Amos, the third chapter, he revealed the secrets unto his servants and prophets of Israelites. This is second Hedges chapter 9, verse 7. And everyone that shall be saved by Israelites, servants and prophets of Heavenly Father, and shall be able to escape by his works, and by faith you have believed. Second Hedges chapter 9, verse 8. Shall be preserved from sin and error, so that shall see my salvation and land within thy borders, for I have sanctified them for thee from the beginning. Second Hedges 9, verse 9. It said, then shall they be the good things which they have used with wings on the righteous path, the righteous ways of God. They that have fasted and despiteful shall be torments. Second Hedges 9, verse 10. It says, such as in their life they have received benefits, they have not heard. Verse 11. It says, they that have broken the law, it says, they that have broken the law, while they have yet lived. In the case of the pages open unto them, it's still not despised the Christ unto this day. Second Hedges 9, verse 12, the same as Lord after death by pain. Second Hedges 9, verse 13, from the apocryphal books of Holy Scriptures and Creeds. It says, therefore be thou not like. It says, therefore be thou not curious how the shall be punished, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, from whom the Lord is and whom the world is created. In second Hedges chapter 15, verse 1, it says, behold, speak thou of the ears of my ear, the words of prophecies, which I put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh. Right, so as us being the servant of prophets and Heavenly Father, we're speaking the words of prophecies unto the children of Israel, whether they hear, whether they hear. The prophet Heavenly Father said, we're going to be prophets in all the nations, and definitely for sure the children of Israel, whether they hear, whether they hear. It says, behold, speak thou. Jesus is king, brother. Right. So, second Hedges 15, verse 4, it says, behold, speak thou against the words of prophecy. It's written for Abishai. Not that exaggerate bullshit image, but Yahushua. Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou from the ears of the people the words of prophecies, which I put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh. Second Hedges 15, verse 2. It says, cause them to be quick and paper, but they are faithful and true. Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 3. It says, fear not the imagination against thee, let not the people do that, but shall be as get against thee. Second Hedges 15, verse 4. It says, be foolish and God, you know, second Hedges chapter 15, verse 5. It said, behold, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, the famine, and destruction. Right. That shows you another indicator, that the true creator, which is Yahweh of Israel, going to visit the earth now some more than ever. With the sword, famine, and destruction now some more than ever. This is second Hedges 15, verse 6. It says, who is having secretly behold the whole earth and the whole works of the field. Still to the day. Second Hedges 15, verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord Yahweh, verse 8, I hold myself before as their touching witness, because they profaned the either I will suffer no in those things, and who say they will exercise themselves, behold the innocent and righteous blood pour out to me, and the souls of the just will continue. Right, the souls of the just will continue to serve the prophets of the Father. Let's seek the ways of the just, let's seek the ways of righteousness. That's in Ezekiel, the 9th chapter. Second Hedges chapter 15, verse 9. It says, therefore saith the Lord Yahweh, I will surely avenge them, and I will receive unto me all acts of blood from them. Verse 10, second Hedges 15, verse 10, behold, my people is there as a flock of slaughter. And I will not suffer them down to dwell in like mock and spiritual, just like ancient. Second Hedges 15, verse 11. But I will lay my hand from the stretch of mine. It's like Egypt, plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land for them. Second Hedges 15, verse 12. It said, Egypt shall mourn the violence of their ships with plagues and that the house will come. Right now, about 4th chapter, Isaiah 6, verse 15, verse 16. Just like Heavenly Father sent plagues in ancient Egypt, He's going to send that in modern day Egypt as well, too. Second Hedges 15 and verse 12, it said, Egypt shall mourn, and foundation shall be split with the plague, and punishment that the house shall be upon. Second Hedges 15 and verse 13, they that took the ground shall mourn, the sea shall fail to the last of the tail, and with the pronunciation. Second Hedges 15 and verse 14, it says, woe to the world and them that dwell in it. Right, Second Hedges 8 verse 50. And woe means great distress and great destruction as well too. Because even this happened exceedingly before the perfect works are fulfilled as well too. So that makes totally perfect sense. This is Second Hedges chapter 15 verse 15. It says, "For the sword and the destruction draw nigh, one people should stand up and fight against another swords, which we're seeing in the world today." Second Hedges 15 verse 16, "For there shall be sedition among men, and they one another, and they should not regard the kings nor their princes." And the question that actually should stand in power, right? Just like we had that the mayor, I believe the mayor over there in Mexico, she got her snot box rock. That's a that's a new one to come up. Even though I quoted that by her son Cameron, and she got her snot box rock. This is so these are prime examples that we're going to be seeing more and more this time. Great seditions among men, men among another. They should not regard their kings or their princes, and of course, they actually stand in power. So you're going to have citizens rising against one another worldwide. They're going to have citizens going against their leaders, due to the unrighteous creeds that they look at as unrighteous creeds. It's like certain leaders that's in power, that's saying into power, and the nations, the citizens, they look at that as an unrighteous creed. Like it says in Isaiah 10 verse 1. So we're going to be seeing that more and more about in recent times. Discretion of nations with complexity. Second Hedges now verse 3. Very good. So upwards and upward. We're going to see more and more of this increasing. This is Second Hedges chapter 15 verse 16. Great application saying, "But there should be sedition among men, and they one another. They shall not regard their kings or their princes, and of course their actions stand in power." Second Hedges 15 verse 17. "And man should desire to go to receive, they should not be able to." Right, because of the times we're about to enter into, the family of the world.
Okay. On that Holy Bible, I know how the story comes out. They crucify Jesus, and he rises again the third day after.
Yeah. So, so these are these prime examples that we're about to enter into, the time of Jacob Shrill. Right? His real name, which is Yahushua. Not that Cedric Borgia character, of course, it's Yahushua is his true name. But this is the time we're about to enter into, the time of Jacob Shrill. Family of the world, the hour temptation, the pushing of this RFID, the CHID. Very soon they're going to want you to have this digital currency, digital ID, digital wallet, digital dollar. This is going to be a form of currency. And these are the times we're about to enter into. So that's just a prime example that I just mentioned. So a man should decide to go into a city and should not be able to. These are the times we're about to enter into. Second Hedges 15 verse 18. It says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be broken, the house shall be destroyed, and man shall be broken." Right. Proverbs 16 verse 18. Especially in this month of June. It's June. So, and pride go before destruction, and also speak before a fall. And I did a sit down lesson, I said, before I came out here, come out here and teach. I believe it was Genesis, the 3rd chapter. It was mentioned about, that bowl, that bowl, that cloud, the symbol that represents the heavenly Father, that he wasn't going to flood the earth no more. So you got this African lifestyle, got that symbol or rainbow symbol. That's totally heavenly Father instinct. So it's going to be ultimate recognition for that. It's like an ancient side, this modern day spiritual side. This is Second Hedges 15 verse 19. It says, "If man should have any upon his neighbor, we shall destroy the house with the sword. It's more than goods because of the lack of bread and great tribulation." Right, because of the lack of bread and great tribulation. And these are the times we're about to enter into. Perilous times, great tribulation times, famine of the world, the hour of temptation, great tribulation. And these are the times we're about to enter into. Especially at Amos 8 verse 11. Lack of food, lack of water, but the hearing of the words of the heavenly Father, the hour by power. Amos 8 verse 11 verse 13. Daniel 12 verse 1 verse 4. Jeremiah 11 verse 1 verse 7. These are the times we're about to enter into. This is what we are continue to do. We prophesy against great countries and great kingdoms, of war, evil, and resistance, occupying prophecies, sounding alarm, blowing the trumpet, and so forth and ever. The prime examples that I just mentioned, and these are the times we're about to enter into. Now, this is Second Hedges 16 verse 1. This is Second Hedges chapter 16 verse 1. It said, "War, Egypt, Second Edges 16 verse 2. It says, gird up yourselves about one side of the head, so
More than you.
right, so I've been Babylon, I've been Egypt, right, it says, woe be unto Babylon, woe be unto you, I've been Babylon, I've been Asia, I've been Egypt and Syria as well too. Second Edges 16 verse 2. It says, gird up yourselves and walk in sack and hair be wearing children. Your children, so I'll be instructed to hand. Second Edges 16 verse 3. A sword is set among you, and who shall turn it back? Second Edges 16 verse 4. It says, a fire is set among you, and who shall verse 5. Plagues are set unto you, and he that they shall be. Second Edges 16 verse 6. Second Edges 16 verse 6. I'm in 6 a lot. It said, any man drawn away on the line and a wood, or any it said any one quench the fire of the stomach when it had points of oil. Second Edges 16 verse 7. May one turn again and arrows and it shall not be partial, it shall not be verse 8. It says the mighty sword came out of the power says the place. Second Edges 16 verse 9. It says in fire shall be four and who gets hit in that portion. Second Edges 16 verse 10. He shall pass like the who shall he shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid. Verse 11, it says, I will shall well, who shall not be afraid. Second Edges 16 verse 12, it says, the brother looking at the baby thereof, and sees signs of the ways of you, and ways of his children, and the church thereof also the good word of God, and the good word of God. Second Edges 16 verse 15, it says, the storm, the beginning of the that shoot on track shall not be missed when they shot up against the boat by those arrows and stuff. Second Edges 16 verse like it is this is second Edges 16 verse 14. Behold, grace and sin you shall not return again until they come upon earth. Second Edges 16 verse 15. Fire Second Edges 16 verse 16. Like as an arrow when it shot upon a mighty arch return back. Even so the plague shall not be seen upon the earth, shall not return to it. Second Edges 16 verse 17. It says, woe is me, woe is me, woe is me, those days, righteous like the days of Ezra, and we know my days of Ezra, my birth will walk Ezra. Second Edges 16 verse 18. The beginning of sorrows and great woes, the beginning of famines, great death, the beginning of wars, and the mouth shall stand still, the beginning of evils which like these evil should come. Second Edges 15 verse 19. It's probably just like that was taking the ancient times, you know, we see it in some modern times as well too. That shows you that this is the modern days of Ezra. These are the modern days of the signs of the times. There's a new thing in the sun. Second Edges 15 verse 19. It said, behold, famine, plague, and tribulation, and anguish are sent scourges for your belly. Second Edges 16 verse 20. It said, when all the fury they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor is mindful of the sword. Second Edges 16 verse 21. Behold, mercy shall be so rich on the earth that they think themselves not against it. And then shall evil go upon the sword of anger. Right, what the scripture says, when they shall say, peace and safety, so destruction of the world. Second Edges 16 verse 22. As I reference that scripture, it says, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish from famine, and the others shall escape from hunger, and the shall the sword destroy. Second Edges 16 verse 23. And the dead shall be cast out as a dung, and there shall be no man to comfort them. For the earth shall be waste, and the city shall be cast down. Verse 24, it says, there shall be no man left until the earth is a sword. Verse 25, it says, the tree shall bear fruit, and who shall tread them? Verse 26, and the grave shall reap them, who shall tread them from all the places of destiny of man. Second Edges 16 verse 27, it says, so that one man should desire to hear, it says, if one man should desire to see another and to hear his voice. Verse 28, for of a city there be 10 left, or 2 of the field which hid themselves in the big groves and pleasant rocks. Verse 29, as a arch of flowers of every tree that left 3 or 4 hours. Verse 30, or as in a vineyard is gathered there, as in the places of them that wish to see the vineyard. Second Edges 16 verse 34. It said, even so in those days there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that serve the house of the sword. Verse 32. Second Edges 16 verse 32. the earth shall be laid waste, and the field thereof shall not hold, and the ways and the path shall go forth beyond, because no man shall travel their feet. Second Edges 16 verse 33. It says, the earth shall burn after the fire, one shall burn after heaven, and one shall burn after heaven. Second Edges 16 verse 34. It says, and the war shall be a fire and their husband shall perish with them. Verse 35. You and I be slaves and sand it says that all the world is going to have to see. Verse 37. It says, "Oh, slaves will not slap." Second Edges, verse 38. As when a woman shall, right? It says, "As a woman shall come a ninth month bringing forth her son." It says, "For 2.3 hours for a birth pain, passion of wounds, and which pains which the child coming forth is like not a woman. With right birth pains and declare birth." Second Edges 16 verse 39. It said, "Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn the sorrows that come upon it on the side." Second Edges 16 verse 40. All my people, like the Israelites, Judah and Jerusalem, in the service of the prophecy of the Father. It says, "Oh my people, get my word, make it ready to thy battle, right mentally and spiritually." It says, "In those ears be," it says, "In those ears be even as a period upon the earth." Second Edges 16 verse 41. It said, "He that said to him as he that feedeth wind, he that fieth as one that will lose." Second Edges 16 verse 52. "He that occupied merchandise, and he had not profited it, and he that built as he shall not dwell therein." Verse 43. "They that sow as he shall not reap." It says, "So also he that owneth the vineyard as he shall not gather the grapes." This is verse 44. It says, "They that marry as they shall not become children, as they marry not the widows." Verse 45. "They that, and therefore they that labor labor in vain." Verse 46. "But the stranger shall root their fruits and spoil their goods, and they will build their houses, and their children and the captivity. Famine shall give them birth." Verse 47. "And they that occupy the merchandise will rob them more than deck their cities and their houses and their persons and all persons." Verse 48. It says, "For our for their singing said the Lord the house." Verse 49. "Like as the Lord gives you, they righteousness and mercy." Second Edges 16 verse 50. It says, "So shall righteousness and iniquity once you deck themselves. Shall peace hold their face, and they shall bend their knees to see." Shout out to that brother. I was a prophet of sin, judgment number 20, verse 50. Second Edges 16 verse 50. "So shall righteousness and iniquity when she deck her foot, broke up her plans." Drop this is second Edges 16 verse 50. It says, "So shall righteousness and iniquity when she deck her foot, and shall abuse her to her face. When he thunder, they shall defend them diligently search out every sin upon earth." Second Edges 16 verse 51. It says, "Therefore be ye locked up into those books that love." Second Edges 16 verse 52. "But yet they look God with them for the taking out of earth, and righteousness shall be revealed." And once again, shout out to that brother Muhammad of the Prophet of the Sin, judgment number 20. Second Edges 16 verse 52. "And yet they go to God, iniquity shall be taken on the earth, and righteousness shall reign among you. I will watch that Lord with you." Second Edges 16 verse 53. "Let not the sinner say that he hath not sinned, when the house shall burn coals and fire upon his head. What said the Lord power by power, and his glory? I have not sinned." Second Edges 16 verse 54. Behold the Lord, how will know all the works of men, and their imaginations and their thoughts and hearts back." Second Edges 16 verse 55. "Is that it was spoken by the word, and the earth was made, and it was made, and the heaven was made, and it was created." Second Edges 16 verse 56. It says, "In his word was made, and knoweth the comfort of them." Verse 57. "He searcheth the sea, he searcheth the deep, and the church thereof, he hath measured the sea is what it containeth." Second Edges 16 verse 58. It says, "He hath shut the sea in the midst of the waters. His word hath made the earth upon the waters." Second Edges 16 verse 59 reads, "He spread out the heavens like a vault, and upon the waters hath he founded." Verse 60. "In the desert hath he made springs of water, and the pools upon the tops of the waters." that flood that it says mountains that flood may pour down from the high rocks toward the earth. Second Ezra 16 verse 61. He gave men to release hearts from the midst of the body. He gave him breath of life from his dead. Second Ezra 16 verse 62. It says, "Yea, the spirit of mind, which made all things, and search about all hidden things in the secrets of the earth." Verse 63. Show me even more of your abilities and give you glory. It says, "In their hearts, even them that said would have lived, and were ignorant sins." Second Ezra 16 verse 64. Therefore, have the Lord Yahweh thy power exactly search out all the rivers and the Second Ezra 16 verse 65. And when your sins are brought forth, you should be ashamed before God, and your sins should be released in the day. Verse 66. What will we do or have to forgive your sin before the power of his angels? Second Ezra 16 verse 6, second Ezra 16 verse 67 and reads from the apocryphal books of Holy Scripture. It said, "Behold, thy power himself is a judge. Fear him, leave off of your sins, and forget your," it says, "forget your iniquities, to better reward for them forever. So shall Yahweh lead you forth and deliver you from all trouble." Second Ezra 16 verse 68. It said, "For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you, and they that shall take certain of you and feed you, being idle with the things are offered unto idols." Second Ezra 16 verse 69, it reads, it says, "They that consent unto them have me in derision, and reproach and trodden underfoot." Second Ezra 16 verse 7, "For there shall be in every place in the next cities a great insurrection by uprising. Those that fear the Lord and power that power." Great persecution is real too, and the famine of the word as we enter in those times. Second Ezra 16 verse 71. "They should be like man in the spirit of nothing, but spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord and power." Second Ezra 16 verse 72. "But they shall waste and take away their goods and pass them out of the houses." Second Ezra 16 verse 73. "Then shall be known for all the children on the right side of the wall, or they should be tried as the Lord." Second Ezra 16 verse 74. It says, "Hear, O you the Lord, saith the Lord, how the ways are troubled, and his and I have lived in the same." Second Ezra 16 verse 75. It said, "He be not afraid, neither doubt, for how thou shalt not." Second Ezra 16 verse 76. "And God will keep the commandments and precepts, saith the Lord, how let not your sins weigh you down, let not your iniquities of themselves." Right, so let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities of themselves, because it's going to be increasing more and more these times. Because we're dealing with spiritually wickedness in high places. It's the evil times, the evil days are approaching more and more and more. As long as we continue to put on the whole armor of Yahweh, we can circumspect the time because the days are going to be even more and more as we see it more and more lawlessness, evilness is ramping up. So you shall know the truth, but you shall make you free. Isaiah 33 verse 6. "Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation, and the fear of the Lord, and how thy powers and treasure." You should look up that word stability. That goes to have to a sound mind, a stable mind, a firmness of mind at the times that we're about to approach out on the rock side. So the more we, direct our paths towards the Heavenly Father, the more we acknowledge the Heavenly Father, He definitely should direct our paths. As I mentioned in Scripture, or Proverbs the 3rd chapter, Second Ezra 16 verse 75. "Be ye not afraid, for Yahweh thy power is your God." All right, Israelites, because He's only in the midst of His people, His servants and prophets and Israelites. Second Ezra 16 verse 76. It says, "And God of them who keep my commandments and precepts, saith the Lord Yahweh, let not your sins weigh you down, and let not your iniquities of themselves." Second Ezra 16 verse 77. It says, "All them that are bound with sin is covered with their iniquities, like as a field is covered with bushes, and the path thereof covered with thorns, that no man may track their feet." This is Second Ezra 16 verse 76. It says, "It is nothing undressed, and this acid into the fire to consume therewith." Bring out this last scripture that will come back out again on round two. That a lot of the house in there.
Not today. Because you're not on the agenda today. And you like so back on your
This is the prophet Isaiah, verse 10. It says, "In that day there should be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for the ensign of the people, to head the Gentile seed. His rest shall be glorious." This is prophet Isaiah, verse 11. "It shall come to pass in that day that the Lord Yahweh should set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people from the Israelites, Judah and Jerusalem, which is us, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Paphos and from Cush and from Elam and from Shaalmons and from Hamath and from Eye to the sea. Right, these are the areas of Israel seen scattered over the Israel. As the book of Hosea 1:10 says, Israel should be at the same sea. So Isaiah 11 verse 12, if he shall set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. Like the outcasts of Israel, dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. So that's definitely not talking about those Amalekites. It's definitely not talking about those ideal Edomites. It's actually talking about the Israelites that have been scattered on all nations. As Israel should be as the same of the sea, Judah and Jerusalem. This is Isaiah 11 verse 13. It says, and you also of people shall depart. And the adversary of Judah shall become off. Ephraim shall not leave Judah, and Judah shall not mix with. Right, so Judah and Ephraim is not going to envy and mix one another. They're going to come back together and stick up the Lord the King and Son the King on top tribe. That's why we see that in Zephaniah 20 verse 1. It's in full effect as you speak. This is Isaiah chapter 7 verse 14. They shall fly upon the ships of the Philistines.
I'm not. I don't fit. I'm just.
And they shall spoil them of the east together, and they shall lay their hand upon Edom and Moab, the children of Ammon shall obey them. Prophet Isaiah 11 verse 15. That says, the Lord Yahweh shall utterly destroy the tongue of the Egyptian sea. With his mighty wind shall he shake his hand of the rivers, and shall smite the seven streams to make men go over dry shore. Prophet Isaiah 11 verse 16. And there shall be a highway for the remnant of his people, which shall be a left from Syria, like as it was to Israel in the day he came up out of the land of Egypt. So with that, hopefully this live camp lesson was edifying for the spirit of God, Christian verse shall be highway out shy. I'm gonna come back at it again with round 2. Out here on the highways and hedges, chief as a concourse. So with that, I would like to give all praises and glory and honor to say Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakdash. That the Heavenly Father, true name is Yahweh, and His unbegotten Son, Ba'ashem, in the name of Mashiach Yahweh Shai. Those are their true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, Lashwan Gospel and tongue. And I say Barak Thumb to your hills, Ba'akim, Ba'akra. Until next time, I'm safe, Kwam Yasharala, and Shalom. I'll come back at it again with round 2. Say Shalom.